going through this. Let's hope that it's fixed. It's still showing me live on the other live, and I'm not even live on that live. This cat is quite weird. You're my lady. I'm in such a good mood, like. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, how are you guys? Hi. I'm so happy that you guys can see me. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? No puedo hablar en español. ¿Puedes hablar español? Un poquito. Un po Habla un poquito español. Habla inglés. Por favor. ¿Qué tal? No sé. I'm not sure. Inglés, por favor. Gracias. Gracias. ¿De dónde eres? Un Dios. America. Tranquila, ¿de dónde eres? Sí. ¿Y tú? ¿Dónde eres? This is like beginner Spanish. No puedo hablar inglés. Soy hablar inglés. Por favor, inglés. ¿De dónde eres? Mexico, Argentina. Una pregunta. Enseña a hablar en inglés. Dime. I don't know. I don't understand. I feel like I don't understand. You're my lady. Okay. Dime. I don't know. I don't understand. I feel like I don't understand. He said A. You're my lady. What's that one thing that I say? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Why is it playing my live? One thing that I say? Tú me puedes enseñar. Enseñar. Oh, you teach? Oh, he said, can I teach him? Can I teach him Honduras? Soy de Honduras? Okay. He said, can I teach him? He said, gracias. Hello from, welcome to the live stream. Germany in the building. Yo sé un poquito. I said, I know a little. I know a little. ¿Qué dice mi reglas un WhatsApp? No. Okay, this is what I've been looking for. What's a live? A fine hoe. M-A-M. I don't know who you calling the H-O-E though, but I get you. I get you. Pennywise. Que dice mi pasa el número? Que dice what's up? Yala Sigui. He wants to talk to me. He wants my number or he wants to talk to me on WhatsApp. He said he already follows me. Suscribir y dale me gusta. Please. I want to get the y'all, M, he just got out of jail. Y me ensina a hablar inglés, pues. Y me ensina a hablar. And forces me to speak English. He said, force me to speak English then. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Si me va a pasar su WhatsApp o le paso mi número para que me inscriba. He wants me to write him on Instagram, WhatsApp. ¿Qué dice? Le paso mi número. He said, how do I say, give me your number or something? ¿Qué dice? Le paso mi número. Girl, I will have you screaming daddy. Okay. ¿Qué dice? Entonces. I think I know what that is. Entonces. ¿Qué dice? Entonces me pasa su número de WhatsApp o no? I drink your bathwater. Y tú me enseñas a hablar inglés por... He said I was going to force him to speak English. No uso WhatsApp para chatear. Chatier. Que pasa su número? ¿Cuál es tu WhatsApp? ¿Cuál es tu WhatsApp? ¿Qué dice entonces? He said, what's up then? He said, what's up then? I think. That says entrees. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's saying. Love from India. Welcome to the live. Que se me va a pasar el número entonces para inglés. Okay, you are as beautiful as fragrant rose just bloomed. A big kiss from Naples, more Italy. Welcome to the live. I need to learn more Italian. Que bonita, you're beautiful. Where or something. I can't keep talking to Sergio. I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up. My Sherry Amor. What language was that? Was that French? Sergio, English. Sergio, I'm gonna force you to speak English. That's what he told me. Sergio said I'm going to force him to speak English. Me va a pasar su número. He keeps asking for my number. Telegram.
¿Cuál es tu WhatsApp?
¿Cuál es tu WhatsApp? Let's just okay, Sergio. ¿Cuál es tu WhatsApp? Ahorita el paso mi número. I don't know what he's saying. Can you be my second baby mama? Will your first baby mama get jealous? Or Harito. He said right now. Le paso. I'll pass it to you right now. He's funny. Y'all, I can't keep trying to talk to Sergio in my broken Espanol. I'm kind of getting hungry, you guys. I should probably go eat me something. We're just going to see what's coming out and what's the tea. Let's just see. I don't know why I feel the need to shuffle this. But let's see what's the tea. Let's see what's the tea on y'all. What people are gossiping, I guess. There's like other readers that watch me, which is fine. But I don't understand why people be trying to have static. Okay, hustling in reverse. Making it rain. Focus on the bag. Money is the mission. So this came out in reverse. Hustling. Somebody's hustling backwards is what I'm seeing. It's some people hustling backwards is what I'm seeing right away. I don't know if that's the tea necessarily on y'all or the haters. I think there's tea on y'all haters. There's some people who might want tea on y'all, and the tea on them is that they're hustling backwards. Also, something about flowers. I think these people aren't like, they're not like fresh. I don't know if that has to speak with hygiene. I don't know if them not being fresh has to do with hygiene. But they also can't produce things at this time is what I'm seeing. Also, the gossip on your haters is that nobody's really giving them those love offers and stuff like that. So let's see what else wants to come out on what's the tea on y'all haters. Especially these people seemingly are gossipers. Like they gossip about you. But what's the tea on them? This is probably Sandra's tea, to be honest. She's probably still watching. 2 cards just slipped out. Into you in reverse. Good chemistry, great vibes, pure intentions. Of course, we know that these haters don't have good intentions for you, but they would hope that you would view them like that is what I'm seeing right away. Also, there's been some abrupt changes when it comes to that, okay? These people, they don't get embraced or anything. Like, people aren't embracing them at this time. Stuff like that. Give me a second, you guys. Okay? Let's see what else is some gossip on some haters. Sandra, I'm sorry. You see how I said Sandra? Spirit was about to say this is the gossip on Sandra. Let's see. Let's see. If she was still here, she would try to say I was being petty and mentioning her and all this stupid stuff. Mind you, she just made a scene here. Anyways, let's see what's the gossip. Okay, fake smiles. Didn't I tell y'all that Sandra was being fake up here? That kept when I was shuffling through my deck before I said something and asked her, did she not like me? That kept on coming up, that she was fake, like being fake. And trying to use me. Like, could you imagine trying to use somebody who can see through people because you're just counting on their goodness? After you already know that you already effed up. Like, you already know that you got caught trying to be a bitch. And I called her out in the nicest way 2 different times. People, they're mindless. Like, that's what, like, sometimes narcissistic people, they're just like, they'll eat out of the trash with no shame, basically. They'll go back to their vomit. Like, could you imagine embarrassing yourself and then showing your face again and again and again and again and again? Shameless. So they hope. Saying hi, but hating inside. Two-faced energy. Watching who's smiling at you. Yeah, sometimes these people, they be jealous because, like, obviously you're a cool person. Because that's what, it's like they love and hate you at the same time. So she probably herself, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I don't know why people be playing with people who be tapped in. Like, she probably still watching these lives just in the shadows. The reason why her energy is still stagnant here and is being talked about is because she's still in the shadows. Probably clicked off, and then she's going to click back on. She's going to click off, and she's going to click back on. She's going to click off. Maybe. If she even does that. But I'm talking about as far as her energy. So anyways, let's see what else is happening about the people who try to gossip about you. What's the tea on them? Let's see what's the tea on them. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Whoop, there's a lot of tea. Grudge holder. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. First of all, isn't she a Virgo? For her name to be watery Virgo, her energy is heavy here because she's still here. Okay, but Virgos are the. I feel like Virgos hold grudges. Dare I say a little bit? They're very neck and neck with Scorpio. Mind you, back in the days, Virgos were actually considered Scorpios because they were actually considered as the same sign. If I got that part correct, but back in the days, in the beginnings of astrology, Virgos were considered Scorpios. So that should tell you something. That should tell you something about how much Virgos hold grudges. Okay. So yeah, grudge holder. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised just watching. Look how this lady's watching, seething. She's upset. Upset. That's probably the watery Virgo. Why her energy thick here, you guys? Because she's here. Okay. She's trying to haunt the live, you guys, with her energy. Ah, these cards fell out. There's some ones on the side if y'all can see it. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say about the T on your haters. Okay, they're trying to slip through the cracks. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. Okay, these are the type of people. Their spirit is kind of filthy. Their spirit is not as pure. Their spirit is, you know what I'm saying? Their spirit is not filthy. Their spirit's filthy. It's not pure. Okay? Anything else you would like to say? I mean, it might be literal. You know what I'm saying? It might be literal. These are the type of people also that if they could, if, ew. Their spirit's not as pure. Okay? Travel. Okay? These people could be at a distance. Also, these people are feeling more and more distant. As far as they know that you're going places, okay? So they're speaking on where you're going, your next moves, okay? But also, like, the tea on some haters that are probably watching you, hate watching you, is that they're very concerned and preoccupied about, I'm seeing like crown chakra, what you know. These people are people who are very concerned about what you know, how much you know, and how much of their BS do you know. Like, you know how some people, they don't unpack what's wrong with them. It's like these people, they study you, is what I'm seeing. They study you, they watch all your pictures, they are very interested in how hygienic you are, your routines, and how hygienic you are with your routines. So maybe caught a case is some BS that they probably have tried to spread. You know what I'm saying? They're the type to talk about stupid shit that they think is going on with you, type of shit. What else? Yeah, these people are just very preoccupied with your life. Like, doesn't this look like an influencer? Like an influencer picture, and that's their bag? It's like they're very, very concerned with your influencer type of life. Like, you're an influencer to them or something like that. Let me make sure I'm catching up on the chat, you guys. Oh, thank you, you guys. If I'm not seeing the chat and catching up, it's just because I'm just kind of focused here. So thank you for bearing with me. What else is the tea? Let's look at the flipped ones first. Spirit says no order. Spirit said it's not designed for an order. So I think that these people, they have more chaos in their life, and they probably are wondering maybe how you do it. Because this is giving me like an influencer card. Doesn't this look like an influencer? So I think they're wondering like how you do it. So to some extent, some people, it's like fake smiles, okay? Fake smiles. But to some extent, they're kind of like fascinated, but they hate it. It's like I heard humiliated and humbled. They're fascinated, humiliated, and humbled all at the same time. Because it's like you're something shiny to look at, but they hate it. And then they tried to attack it sneakily and they got caught. And they're not strong enough to go against it. So now they have no choice but to sit in the shadows and to try to talk crap about it. Okay? Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. These people could probably think that you're a show off. Okay? They're the type of person to try to say that you're a show off. Which I'm going to finish my stories after we finish this. I'm going to go back to the stories that I was going to tell before I got interrupted on my last live by Sandra. Her hating ass. Okay, what else, Spirit? Kissing ass. Okay, these are the same people. They're fake. So 1 minute they'll lie and say, no, I didn't mean it. No, you didn't just see me correctly. You didn't see the fact that I'm a hater and I hate you. You didn't see that correctly. I love you. I love everything about you. Ass kissers. Okay, they're cowards. Okay, so expect a coward to act like a coward. Yeah. Photo proof in reverse. These people are trying their hardest to they themselves don't have anything to back up what they're saying. Meanwhile, it's probably not, you probably do have a lot of things. Somebody looking extra hot today. Welcome to the live Edison Fun. Thank you. Caught in the act, evidence saved, truth in plain sight. A lot of these people, they would hope that they were able to hide some stuff. Mind you, it's a lot of fakeness and grudge holding that keeps coming out here. Did y'all not peep that? Do you want to see? Fake smiles. Fake flexing. Ass kissing. Photo proof in reverse, meaning somebody's hoping that they didn't get caught. Caught in the act. Grudge holder. Do y'all not see all these fakeness cards? Okay. Meanwhile, these are the same type of people that will watch you because they think that you're fake as them. All of their energy is fake. So, of course, they would try to project that onto you and try to say that you're fake. Hustling backwards. Hustling reverse. These people don't have their own hustle and nobody cares about them. But didn't I see something that said admiring? Where's that at? Watch who's smiling at you or something like that. It's like they're watching people give you genuine energy because you're a genuine person, but then they're projecting their fake ass life and who they are onto you, like you're the fake person the whole time. Please. Inside scoop, a closer up look, nosy, all up in your business. These people don't have the tea on you. That's why I was trying to say to that girl in the last live, the girl Sandra, she don't have the tea on me, but she hopes that. It's so crazy because it's like every time she would say something, when she tried to throw a rock and hide her hand, I would peep that she's doing it, but it was always off. And I was just like, that's so crazy that that girl wants so bad to find something to throw it at me. Like, could you imagine somebody keep throwing something at you and they have bad aim, so you just keep seeing it land next to you and it's not hitting you, and then you turn around and you're like, why did you throw that? I didn't throw that. Do you got a problem with me? You must got a problem with me if you accusing me. I said, did you throw it though? That's what's wrong with these people. Okay. Moving on. Thank you. Next. These people, they're holding grudges and they're not moving on. These are people, like, could you imagine just being fake as hell and you get caught out for it and then you just hold a grudge for life? You're the fake person. It's like they sit there and they just see and watch you. And they try to flip the energy as if you're the one that's pressed over them and concerned about them because you're calling a thing a thing. So I call a thing, and now somebody has a problem. Like, please. Bottom of the deck, haunted. Dirt digging. Again, haunted dirt digging. Fake accounts. And that's all they could do. That's all that they've been. That's the energy they've been in. They've been in fake accounts. They've been trying to dig up dirt. They've been trying to haunt, basically always lurking, always in the monitoring spirits. That's who these people are. Nothing more, nothing less. They can't change anything for the negative to happen in your life, and they wish that they could be a part of it to some extent to get the benefits. I'm glad I got off work early. Love the hair, Jewel. Welcome to the live, Brad. Thank you. So let me finish my stories, you guys, about some of the stuff I was talking about, right? So I've noticed that one thing I've noticed about me is that there's always going to be a grenade of people. I hope I used that word right, because I haven't used that word in a long time. Let me do some Googles for a second. Is the word grenade? I really don't know. Why did that word try to slip out? I really don't know. Maybe somebody's name might be there, but it means strong or brave. So I guess I am using it right. Anyways, some words sound very similar and they're not. But anyways, take that blanket off, nice trousers. I'm glad I got for it. Thought you said grenade. Yeah, but like, you know, a grenade of people. Anyways, some people would hope to blow your shit up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people be hoping that you stop talking, you stop shining. It's just like blah 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 blah. Cancers are one of the best. Welcome to the live, y'all. Hey, thank you. Thanks, D Nice. So this is what happened, y'all. It's something I noticed with myself is that whenever I have ever defended myself out loud, similar, I'm gonna use Sandra as an example since this just happened and it kind of is reminding me of what I did before. So let's say Sandra is a person, or just a person, period, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, right? But you are loud or direct or sharpshooter, or you allow somebody to know that you're not somebody to play with like that, so don't play with you. You demanding respect, basically, by saying what is not going to happen. What I've noticed is that whenever I have done that in my life, or recently this has happened, that I've done that to somebody, and then somebody else gets secondhand offense, and they try their hardest to come and they try to lay down the law on me in a way. And I think that right there, it really goes to show just the spirit of jealousy, point blank, period. Nowhere, no, and there's no time in life that somebody tells somebody, stop playing with me, these are my boundaries. And if somebody kept crossing them, and then they give that person their energy, because I'm authentically a mirror at times. There's in no reality am I operating in my divine right of who I am. So when people need to get mirrored to see who they are, I will do that. In no way of me doing that does it mean that something bad needs to happen to me now. But for some reason, the other live, when I was rapping and I was having fun with my friends and we was having a pajama night, everything was exactly what you do at a party, right? When you go to a party and you hang out and you have drinking games and you drink and you have fun with your girls, that's exactly what we did. I promise you, we wasn't breaking any laws, but because I said what I said to whom I was speaking to, somebody else caught wind of that and they got offended on somebody else's behalf. And so then they tried their hardest to lay down the law of trying to balance what they think is balancing the scales. Because apparently I'm not supposed to defend myself ever in life. Or the way in which I go about it, that is something to be criticized about too. So I don't know where people get these sticks up their rear ends to think that they're the ones, but I just think, not assume, because I actually know, but I just know that right there is also a part of a spirit of jealousy as well in people. Because if I saw an innocent person, mind you, they don't see it as innocent because they want something bad to happen to you too. If I saw an innocent little girl, let's paint the picture, okay? I'm gonna paint this picture. I'm gonna use this intentionally to paint the picture. So let's say a cute, innocent, blonde hair, blue eyed, white little girl, innocent, the purest heart ever, like genuinely the purest heart ever, is walking down the side of the street, and this ugly teenager, like older than her, damn near adult, right? A young adult, 18 years old adult, is looking at this little 5-year-old blonde hair, blue eyed white girl. And she's trying to bully the girl every day. And the innocent girl doesn't do much, doesn't say much. Maybe tries to say, hey, it's not right, you shouldn't do that, da da da. And then finally the white girl hits her with that same energy. And if somebody else watching that takes up for that evil ass adult, I promise you they're just as evil. And whatever they trying to say to make it seem like that they're waving, like they're evening out the scales, that's not going to happen. Just because you want it to, just because you say it, it's not going to happen. And they can say, yes, it is. Yes, it is. They can say that all they want. It's not going to happen. And it shouldn't happen. Let's go there. It shouldn't happen. And the fact that people want to rally up against somebody else just because they're perceived as bigger, it goes to show that most people in life are cowards. The reason why leadership positions are very authentically held for people who are authentically leaders is because they're powerful enough to sit in those seats. It has nothing to do with 1,000 people sitting there and trying to prop up somebody. I hope what I'm saying is making sense to exactly how I'm seeing it. But anyways, I think it's brigade. I said grenade. I think it's brigade. Let me look it up. Brigade. Brigade. Yes, it's brigade, not grenade. It's brigade. Y'all know what I'm saying. Brigade. Be great. So anyways, but yeah, people do that all the time, and when I see it, I'm just like, y'all are pathetic. Going back to the story that I was saying earlier, so when I used to just do prophetic words up here, there was this lady who used to do prophetic words towards me too. Towards me. Like she's not doing it out in the open for anybody. She's doing it looking at my life. I'm sorry, you guys. Something about that made me laugh. So, because this happened a few lives ago when I was in the other bed, because I can see things and call them out, because, dare I say, because I'm protected by the Most High God, that He will never allow a weapon formed against me to prosper, meaning slander, gossip, evil people, vindictive people, people who want to hide in the shadows, throw rocks, hide their heads, whatever the case. Because people see my protection, they get upset. They think my protection is in my sight. They think my protection is in my spiritual power and gifts. My protection is in the Most High God Himself. If the Most High God Himself don't want a thing to be a thing, it's not going to be a thing. It has nothing to do with what He has equipped me with. However, I'm going to use whatever He has equipped me with. And you can tell how evil people are when they start saying stuff like, oh, people are going to rip your eyes out. Oh, so you're upset because either my eyes are physically beautiful looking, or you're literally talking about my spiritual gift of sight. Either which way, that right there is evil. And the fact that people will say stuff like that and they try to back themselves up by saying, oh, Jesus, 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 I will never touch a tarot card. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It doesn't make your spirit pure. It doesn't make your intentions not that of evil, as if that is exactly what you are. And you're just trying to camouflage it in what you think is your feelings and emotions of disdain for what God is doing in my life. And I think that is quite disgusting. That is more evil, in my opinion, than somebody having what looks to be an appearance of doing something that they don't agree with. The appearance of sin. That right there is more evil, to try to hide behind what you think is God's sacredness and religion, basically. Oh, well, I ain't sinning like how y'all see that person sinning, but I want the most evil, vindictive things to happen to them because God should not be protecting them. That right there is evil. And I don't know, like, maybe you need to hear it because you're probably going to come on this page and watch it or somehow get wind of it. That right there is evil. It doesn't make you more holy. It doesn't make you more, fit for heaven, because you're trying to use the word of God now to do exactly what religion does. Be a nasty dictatorship. And I know exactly what I'm trying to say, but right now I'm having hard of actually putting it together. But you're being religious at that point. You're being a nasty ruler. You're being a Pharisee. You're being a pharaoh, dare I say. So yeah, I don't know. I see all the nastiness, like, to some extent, to one way or another. One way or another, I see all the nastiness that people try to do. I don't really care, though. Like, it's not changing one thing. As the days go on, God's going to continuously do whatever He wants to do with me in my life. The highs, the lows, the good, the bad, all of it is going to be used for His good. And all they can do is sit there and watch it happen. So are they going to just continuously seethe for the rest of my good, long, blessed, lovely life? Seems miserable. Seems like you should pick a different hobby. You're Mexican? Welcome to the live. It seems like they should pick a different hobby. That's what it seems like. Like, that right there is miserable. That's like watching a tree grow from afar. You have no tools, nothing to interrupt its growth. And you're just going to sit there and seethe every day that tree exists. Right there, that's really, like, low vibrational. It's just something, it's just, I'm not there. I'm not there. And these are adults, by the way. Every single person that I have mentioned, that I have discussed this about, they are, like, at least 10 plus years my senior. I think that's how you say the terminology. I just like to be correct. They're well older than me. So again, like I said, the spirit of jealousy, do y'all not see yourselves? I'm here to show it to you. If you ain't know what it looks like, I'm telling you about yourself so you can see yourself. Okay? Nice. Welcome to the live chat, Mexico. Welcome to the live. You know I love you. Look, to those who actually authentically vibe with me and y'all gain something out of these lives, love that to every single one of you guys. There's nothing bad that the Most High God will inflict on you for giving me or showing me any type of love, or just nothing, just being neutral even. The Most High God's not going to inflict anything negative upon you. But I'm speaking currently right now to the ones who are evil eyers. They're disgusting people. They're monitoring spirits. They wait for me to get on live, so that way they think they can find something else to nitpick and find something wrong. Apparently, the Most High God shine and glory that He shines upon me graciously, that's blinding them too much. They see God on me, but they don't see God on me. They just think that I'm quote unquote too perfect. So they have to find a pimple on my face, so they think. I'm just using it as an example to try to find a way to say, haha, you're not perfect. No, you know who is perfect? The Most High God Himself. So as long as He continuously to shine upon me and allow me to bask in that part of His glory, then beautiful. But I'm not going around here saying, oh, I'm better than you and you and you and you. But you would think that that's what I'm doing. I promise you, there's some people who, when I talk about different aspects of spirituality, that's just is. It just is. I didn't make up the rules. It just is. When I say things like, oh, you know, some things are secret, da da da. The Most High God says that too in His book. Do you not read it? Do you know that Daniel could write the scrolls? Do you know different people only had access to the scrolls? Even all the way up until the book of Revelations, certain people will only have certain accesses. And people, for some reason, have a hard time understanding this. Am I getting too deep? Am I getting too deep with this? Because some people would love to believe that you are trying to have some type of pride and feeling like you have certain accesses. Because really what it is it is still a form and extension of somebody coveting or not liking the fact that the Most High God's using you in a way that He's not using them. Like, let's just call it what it is. Everybody's not walking around here like they're better than people. Some people just have certain keys. And you could use the keys that you have. But if you're so busy worried about what somebody else has, of course, you're in that energy of low vibration. Of thinking that people feel things and think things that nobody's even, that's not even like facts. It's like not even real almost. So anyways, there's a lot of people who are just dumb to me. Like, they're weird, rather. They're ignorant for sure to me. That's how I look at them. And I don't care, because there's a lot of people who don't care about that. Y'all know that too? There's a lot of people who don't care about none of that hatred, that rah-rah stuff. They not going around looking on people to hate on and stuff like that. Those is my people. I like them. I love them. I support them. I support those people back. It's mutual. Mutual supports. As soon as people start acting funny, then it get funny. And I'm going to be the only one laughing. Y'all are sweet. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Darina. Thank you, James. We move with love. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Jesus moved with love, and He also moved with the sword of truth. So He came to bring love, peace, and chaos. You know? He didn't come to bring peace all the time. He came with a sword. And when people like myself come with a sword, but we also have that good godliness nature, people don't like that. Also, people don't like people who are rebellious for the right reasons. People who seemingly are troublemakers because they're bringing a sword that is not coming in peace. When you bring the sword of truth, people look at you as a troublemaker because you disrupt the system at large of whatever was going on. And then they try to make you the bad person, the bad guy, because you know, to correct a thing, a issue, a problem, there has to be change. A lot of people don't like change. They think that people who want to bring change are doing too much a lot of times. Or they think so highly of themselves. Could you imagine back in the days? Could you imagine back in the days when Martin Luther King had a dream? Could y'all imagine back in the days when Martin Luther King had a dream? How much reformation was happening and how much it disturbed the evil, wicked spirits? Do y'all want to go back there as an example? As an example, when that happened, guess what happened? All the evil, wicked people, they tried to attack him for it because they wanted things to be exactly how it is. They wanted to stay exactly how it is. And there will always be people like that want to uphold the system at large. As corrupt, as fucked up, they just want to complain about it. They don't really want anything to change. And they will get behind other things in hopes of holding up that structure. So anyways, of course, Emily is just a troll. Of course, they're just a troll. They're just speaking falsehoods. Nobody cares. There's other people in here that has been speaking falsehoods. Nobody cares. Because at the end of the day, have y'all ever been the older, mature person around people who are acting very, what they feel like is, they're, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're the mature person in the room, you know that you easily connect and resonate with other people who are mature in the room, right? Y'all ever had a silent conversation with just hitting eye contact with somebody because y'all both see something that's crazy? Y'all do know that that happens here, right? There might be some stupid, ridiculous remarks in the comments, but mature people who watch these lives and get something out of it, they may not always say something, but it's like a silent understanding, like that eye contact in the grocery store when a little kid is acting up and the parent is doing something weird and we both look at each other like, girl, you saw that. Everybody is watching the little kid act up, but everybody's not agreeing with that behavior. So you can be in here spamming on your other accounts, trying to say whatever the case, because you're childish and immature, like the little child making a tantrum and making a fuss in the grocery store. And other people will have that silent little eye contact with each other, like, girl, you saw that? Yeah, you see how they still mad? Yeah. So anyways. Shaolin told myself Sergio give it a rest. I feel like guys from Honduras, they be romantical. I just made that up. Romantico. I made it up. I think I made it up. But anyways, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? It just comes with the territory, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shaolin, I got him. It comes with the territory. But it is what it is. I hope all has been well with you guys. New word, romantico. What if we find out it's a real established word already? Está mi número de WhatsApp. You know what's so funny about Sergio asking for my number on WhatsApp? I asked him what was his number, and he didn't give it to me. Romantical, lol. Yes, blue green. Yeah, he's so romantical. He just spams the same thing, like, give me your number on WhatsApp. Like, what's your number on WhatsApp? Inglés, por favor. Sergio, inglés, por favor. Habla inglés. Sergio on the last live, he said he knows English. I feel like he knows it enough because he's still here, right? Thank you, Marwa. Thanks. But anyways. Good point. Right? Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he knows broken words or romantic that attends call. LOL. A romantic call. But anyways, we can talk about all kinds of stuff up here. It's really kind of unfortunate that my last live got broken up like that, but I don't mind, to be honest. I don't really mind that much, but if it ever comes down to it, I might start using this phone to go live, and then the phone that I'm using, I mean, to be honest, y'all, I could have went back live on this phone. So I'll figure it out. But I think should I go maybe some chicken wings, you guys? Attends college in California. Attends college. Apunta mi número de WhatsApp, princess. Let me see something. First of all, Sergio, ¿cuántos años tiene? I asked him how old is he. How many phones you got? Oh, I got... Y'all want to know what's crazy? Over my life, I have always just had different phones. But currently, I have 3, I guess. Low-key, I have 3. Because I have my regular phone. And then I got this one so it can stream better. So, yeah. Then I got this one over here. It dies fast. The reason why I got a new phone, y'all, is because this phone dies so fast. It dies so fast. Sorry, y'all, I'm seeing something. Ponte me. He said, did he say point me to your number or something? Or give me your number or something? Anyways, look. I think I might get off of the live and give you something to eat, guys. With the new haircut off the chart. I love it. You're sweet. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, this is my newest haircut, you guys. And yeah, that's how we rocking right now. It's cool. It's cool. Sergio Tomatin. He never tells me how old he is. Why? He never tells me his WhatsApp or how old he is. Yeah, hair looks fire still. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. Y'all are sweet. Hi, welcome to the live, everybody. ¿Cuántos años tienes, Ohora? He said, beautiful girl, thanks. Hey, girl, you look like you crave the attention of a caring, responsible adult growing up. Really? Oh, interesting. It almost sounds like a child growing up. Like, don't most kids growing up crave the attention of whatever you just said in their parents? Like, what are you trying to get at? Because I feel like I know what direction you're trying to go in. But where are you getting at? What's your point? Don't all kids crave the attention of their loving, supportive parents? Hopefully they have. You timed them out. I feel like whenever we get Spanish-speaking people from like other places, sometimes they're very romantic. Kyle, let me stop. Astro, that was an unkind comment. Exactly right. These people, they be trying to be so disrespectful, and it's just like, what's your point? Like, they be trying to insinuate that there's something wrong with you. Welcome to the live, Bobby. Welcome to the live. So, anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I think I low-key want some chicken wings. Like, why wings? I have no idea. You gonna super chat, huh? I'm a super chat. Screw it. So, anyways, y'all want to hear about other stories of things? I gotta make sure there's no hair here. I feel like it might easily be hair here. Those nares are serious weapons. Are they registered? They need to be. I'm not gonna lie. One popped off, but they need to be. One popped off is right. It should be next to me. Where is it? Uh-oh. I might have lost it. But it was sitting right here. I don't see it anymore. Welcome to the live, you guys. I think I might get off of the live soon. Now I'm very curious as to know where that nail is. I feel like it might be like under this cover or something. Oh. It's off to the side here. I think that's it. I don't know. See ya. Welcome. See you later. It's in my shirt. I'll be honest, I think it is in my other pants. I had other pants on earlier, and it might be in the pocket. Look, love to you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? I think I'm gonna get off the live. I think I should go give you some dinner. Yeah, thanks, Shaolin, for saying that. Put some food in my tummy. Honey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get me some dinner. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love to you guys. Wings are calling me. Something keeps calling me. I feel it heavy on me. So like that. But not tonight. Anyways. Love you guys. See you guys soon. Kiss, kiss, kiss. If you haven't already, double tap the live. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you again. Hit the bell notification. You'll always get notified. You'll get notified. You'll be notified. Today is making up words days. You'll be notified when I'm live again. You'll be notified when I'm live. So yeah. Take care, everybody. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones, praise him below. They are weak, but we are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so. I love him. I love him so much. Thanks, Summer. Thanks, Summer, for allowing us to sing that. I'm serious. I'm being genuine. I'm actually gonna look up that song so I can get the lyrics right. Love to you guys. Kisses. See you guys.